Have you ever wondered if it's possible to boost self-esteem and confidence with a little-known aesthetic procedure? Imagine a healthcare professional who decides to test a treatment on themselves and that video goes viral, racking up nearly 30 million views. Does this procedure called penile harmonization really work? Stick with me until the end of this video, because I, Evelyn Lockwood, am going to tell you everything about it with details that will surprise you. Today, we're diving into a story that captured the world's attention. The case of Pedro Sousa, a biomedical scientist and pharmacist who went viral after performing penile harmonization on himself. But what exactly is this procedure, and does it deliver the promised results? Let's break it down. Penile harmonization is an aesthetic treatment that has gained popularity among men seeking to increase the girth of their penis, typically by 1 to 3 centimeters, to improve appearance, self-esteem, and, in some cases, functionality in relationships. In Pedro's case, he's a highly qualified professional with a master's and doctorate in sciences from a renowned university, and he's been working in this field for 5 years, seeing dozens of patients monthly. The video that made him famous was posted in March 2025 and quickly amassed over 27.6 million views on platforms like Instagram and X. In it, Pedro is seen applying the procedure to himself, using substances like hyaluronic acid, Botox, and PDRN, a collagen biostimulator derived from salmon sperm. Yes, that might sound odd, but PDRN is a molecule approved for aesthetic use in several countries, known for promoting cellular regeneration. But does it work? According to studies from the Harvard Medical School, filler procedures with hyaluronic acid are minimally invasive and produce immediate results, temporarily increasing volume in specific body areas, including intimate regions. Harvard researchers note that success depends on factors like the professional's technique, the quality of the substances, and post-procedure care. In Pedro's video, he explains that he developed a unique skill during his doctorate, being ambidextrous, which allows him to perform the procedure with precision. I want to share something interesting about myself. I can use both hands with the same skill, and that's why I found it easier to do it on myself. The result? I thought it was fantastic. What about you? Would you do it? He asks. The results, according to Pedro, go beyond aesthetics. They also boost patients' confidence. He emphasizes that the goal isn't to overdo it, but to achieve a safe increase, avoiding issues like vascular compression, which can happen if the filler is overapplied. Harvard studies also warn that, while the procedure is safe when done correctly, it's not permanent. The body absorbs hyaluronic acid over a period of 6 months to 2 years, depending on individual metabolism. Another key point is that the procedure is done with local anesthesia, using a cannula, a blunt-tip needle, which reduces the risk of damage and pain. Harvard experts highlight that, when performed by qualified professionals, the risk of complications is low, but they stress the importance of avoiding deeper layers, like the corpora cavernosa, to prevent deformities or erectile dysfunction. I want to express my genuine concern for your well-being. Procedures like this can seem revolutionary, but they also raise doubts and insecurities. Many men, as Pedro mentioned, struggle with self-esteem issues that impact their daily lives. That's not something to judge, but to understand with empathy. Still, I insist, safety is paramount. Studies from the Harvard Medical School recommend that these treatments be performed only by certified professionals, such as biomedical scientists, dermatologists, or plastic surgeons, and that patients verify the practitioner's registration with regulatory bodies and ensure the facility has the necessary licenses. I care about you, and I want any decision you make to be informed and cautious. story of biomedical scientist Pedro Sousa and the penile harmonization procedure. Does it really work? Leave your comment below, sharing your thoughts or if you've heard of something similar. Don't forget to like this video if it was helpful to you. Subscribe to the channel for more content on health and well-being, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss anything. Oh, and share this video with friends or family who might be interested. We can spread quality knowledge together. Before we say goodbye, I want to leave you with a message. Self-esteem is a cornerstone of a healthy, happy life. Stories like Pedro Sousa's show us that, even on sensitive topics, there's room for innovation, learning, and care. How about we reflect together on how we can value our health and confidence, always responsibly? See you in the next video. Take care, and thank you for being here.